Hey y'all, so today we are going to be working on one of our least organized and clean places in this entire house. We are working on our catch-all closet, and this is actually the closet in my youngest son's room. Now right now he doesn't really need a closet, so we're not organizing it and flipping it back to make it actually be his, but I just need to fully feel and see like what is in there, get it all organized and just cleaned up so we can easily find things. As right now, I know that in there we have a ton of hangers, so we're going to go through all of those, switch out some that are in our house, in our closets, and donate a bunch of them. There is some extra baby stuff in there, arts and crafts supplies, some decor that just didn't fit in certain boxes, and then, let's see, board games, as well as a ton of my old office items, and there's a few boxes that are currently hanging out in my primary bedroom that I'd like to put in that closet. So step one, we're going to go in my youngest son's room and we're going to move a bunch of his stuff to the side so that we can do step two and pull everything out of that closet. I am grateful that I've already gone through all the clothes in that closet, so anything that's hanging there is fine. It can hang out and stay because we already did a big deep declutter of all of my clothes that are in that closet. So let's get into it. So we're jumping right on in, cleaning up all of my son's items. Of course, he has a million books on the floor because he demands his dad to read him at least 10 books a night. And we're going to get a few of these toys out so we have more room to pull everything out to the middle. Now, looking at this closet, let's see what we got. So much has just been thrown in here. There's art supplies, there's Christmas decor that didn't fit in the bin, games, a massive comforter, our wrapping supplies, some of my clothes, some clothes that my toddler can wear next year. It's just everything is shoved in here, and I honestly can't figure out sometimes what is what because everything's just shoved on top of each other, and I'm worried about purchasing things we don't need, especially like art supplies and things like that the kids can do, because there's just so much shoved in here. So we are going to pull everything out into the middle of this floor and just put it into categories to start with to see what exactly we have before we organize. Now, this is the moment where I realized that something was on the exterior wall of the closet. This is the side of the house that gets no real sunlight. It's usually the darker side of the house. And so when I squatted down after I moved the last few bags, I realized what looked like mold. I remember when we first moved into the house, the closet was really dirty, but it looks spore-like to me, so we're going to take a closer look in a minute. I was trying my hardest not to freak out as soon as I saw this because mold is terrible. So let me give you a closer look at it. And it's definitely a combination of what looks like dirt and a spore pattern to me. It just is not pleasant. So things have not gone to plan when I was pulling out all the stuff. I believe I found mold in the closet on the exterior wall. So I wasn't sure if it was fully mold. I remember when we moved to the house, like this closet was really dirty. So I cleaned it with a surface cleaner first just to be like, okay, by the grace of everything, this is just dirt. A lot of dirt came off, but there's definitely spore-like patterns. So right now I have white vinegar sitting on it to kill the surface mold. I know that obviously this goes a lot deeper. It's not just on the surface of this drywall that's in the closet. There's most likely a leak from the outside of the house. I'm going to continue with cleaning out the closet and organizing it, at least to get everything I can away from that wall. But obviously I'm really concerned because it's our youngest son's room and I'm really frustrated right now. So I'm going to keep going, but obviously this will be a greater problem that has to be dealt with ASAP. All right, so I'm going to keep moving what I can, double checking everything and making sure there's nothing on all this stuff I'm pulling out, and we'll go from there. So right now, after I've had a good cry, I am just gonna focus on still getting through everything. Anything that was like right against that exterior wall, I'm taking out right away and evaluating it in the garage. But there's also quite a few things that can be donated that were in this closet. Some baby items that we don't need that we're gonna double check thoroughly before we donate them or trash them. And I'm just going to keep moving forward with taking everything out and organizing it. Because regardless of if that area is mold or not, we have to make sure this closet is more organized, keep things away from the exterior wall so the exterior wall can breathe. So we are going to jump on into that. Now, I did plan to go more thoroughly through all my art supplies originally, go through all this paint, see if the paint is all still good, go through each of the brushes. But after finding that surprise in the closet, I just don't have it in me to truly go through each individual item right now. So we're just going to get everything into the bins and we'll come back and go fully through those bins at a later date. Like, I believe most of the paint is still good, but I can't worry about it right now. I have bigger problems to worry about. Now, this was entertaining going through this box of office supplies. This was notebooks, notepads, some random other items, but some of this was left over from years ago. So I'm making a pile of things to keep, things to donate. A lot of it's notebooks that just have never been used whatsoever. But I did find a padfolio in here that I had not used since my interview for 2 jobs ago, which that was in like 21, 22. So this padfolio has just been sitting chilling in here with all this information from that job interview. So I'm going to pull all that out, donate the padfolio because I'm not going to use it anytime soon, and hopefully someone else can utilize it. Now we are getting some items back in the closet, but I'm also going to move some of the extra clothes and Christmas items to my older son's closet because he has tons of space in there. So I'm taking a little break right now. As soon as I discovered what was on the wall, I texted my husband, called my mom, had a good cry. I've gotten through pretty much everything in the closet. Anything that was like right against the wall, I am reevaluating, probably just throwing out many of those items and making sure that there's no mold on anything. 99% of the closet seems completely fine. I took everything out from the walls off camera and like while I was breaking down crying. And 99% of things look good, so no real issue. I am running the air purifier in there today, and I'll probably run it all night just to, if there is anything in the air from me poking at it and cleaning it, that'll get picked up in that air filter. I am going to go back in there in a few minutes and go through all the hangers and switch out some hangers from our bedroom and some other areas of the house to be all black hangers because we have a ton of hangers. I used to have a massive wardrobe and I've very much whittled it down. So we have so many hangers because I just kept buying hangers the more clothes I had. So I'm still going to go through that and then we'll probably be done for now with the closet until we can get an expert in to evaluate what's on the wall, probably be tearing that drywall out, ensure that there's no leaks behind it. And if there is, have the experts come in and deal with all of that, deal with restuccoing. Other than that, we're going to leave the closet alone. We're going to be calling an expert in to figure out on the wall, cut it open, see if there's exterior leaks, deal with whatever dominoes fall from that. But this is just not what I was hoping for. Like in a perfect world, like maybe it's just surface mold because I had stuff pressed against that wall. And exterior walls do need to breathe. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's larger. We won't know until we have someone come in and figure it out. But it's not ideal. Definitely something that was not on my bingo card for today or this year whatsoever. I can't stand mold. I just can't stand it. So this was kind of a low blow dealing with this when I thought, oh, I'm just going to rip everything out of this closet and reorganize it. This could be a cute little video about our catch-all closet. And instead, I'm an emotional mess now that we found this. So gonna take a little break, then go deal with the hangers and wrap this video up. And once we eventually get it all figured out, I'll give you all an update later on down the line. Now, hangers. There are so many hangers in this closet, and I am going to go through all of them, and I'm going to give them all a good dusting because they've been in here for so long that they are covered in dust. So we're going to wipe all these hangers down. My goal is to get all of the multicolor hangers donated. So I'm going to actually in a few moments go through our hall closet and our primary bedroom closet and switch all the hangers over to the black ones. That way all of our hangers in the house match, and all these multicolor ones that have just been accumulated over the years. I'm sure some of these came from my parents' house, some of them came from my husband's parents' house. Many of these are probably really old. We are just going to get these donated because we have way too many. Now, switching out the hangers in our closets did not take a lot of time, but it was surprising to see how many hangers and clothing items we did have, especially on my husband's side. I don't typically touch his clothes, and I was amazed by in the back of this closet the amount of t-shirts he still has that he hasn't worn in forever. Like, I don't know the last time I've seen him wear some of them. He mostly wears his work clothes, some workout clothes, and a few other main t-shirts. So we'll be having a chat soon about donating some of these because there's just so many that he's not worn in ages. But look at how beautiful the closet is now that all the hangers match. We still need to go through and reorganize this closet. It definitely is in need of a little spruce up, but we'll get to that on another day. Now I'm just going to get all of these hangers bagged up so we can get them donated. I will also be pulling out a small amount of hangers. I'm thinking about 20 that I will keep in my son's closet just in case I am missing some clothing that may be in the wash or maybe at my husband's office, or we do pick up some new clothing items soon without donating a few, that we have some extra hangers and we're not missing any. Thank you all so much for taking the time to watch this video and hanging in there with me throughout my emotional breakdown today about the mold I found in the closet. We're going to get that evaluated shortly by a professional and figure out what exactly is going on, if it's just surface mold or if it's something more, but I appreciate you being here. Please like and subscribe if you like this video. I post new videos every Wednesday and Friday to this channel, as well as I'm trying for Mondays. We'll see how long I can do that. And then I have daily content posted to YouTube Shorts, Instagram, and TikTok every single day if you like short form content. I hope you all are having a wonderful day and staying healthy. I'll see you soon.